everybody, what's going on? My name is Legolukify, and this is a video I've wanted to make for a long time. It's about the disappearance of the Green Razor in total, like the character, what happened to Green Razor 5, the finale, stuff like that, and why it ended, stuff, you know, basic stuff. And if you manage to stay till the end, because this is gonna be a very, this video is really close. I know it sounds cringy, but it's really close to my heart because I freaking love the Green Razor character. It's like, I love him like he's my own child, because he kind of is. I'm in love with superheroes, and being able to make my own superhero, and be able to make his own stories, and villains, everything like that, it's a dream come true. So this video is really close to me in a way. So, I just wanna, let everyone know if anyone still cares about the character. At the time, like last year, there were a few people that were interested in the story for Green Razor, and I apologize fully to all of you who couldn't watch the finale. We're gonna start this off by saying, frick, I lost my notes. So before the remakes, before all that, when we had just the regular universe, I never intended on a finale, something like that. I just wanted to keep making them and not stop, because they were, at the time, this was when I was with the Royal Flush, if any of you remember that. They were the ones who got me into skits, and I am grateful because of that. I love doing skits. So, it's amazing what I have managed to do, and what they have helped me manage to do. But let's all be honest, those beginning skits were not good at all. And I never intended, like I said, to make, a big overarching universe like I planned on. So that it didn't need a stopping point. It didn't need anything like that, because it was just for fun. And then once the remakes came along, that's when I really was loving what I was doing. I really loved the character. I really just wanted to make a universe. I wanted to make the Green Razor something more important to me than it already was. And I know not many people watched them, but if there was a reason to keep making these, I would want to make it most for me. I want to finish it off for me. I want to be able to know that I finished something that I look at as great, because I do look at what I have done as, I'm really proud of everything I have done. I'm gonna need to block that out. But frick, so when the remakes came along, I was introducing every character, like Shade, the Patriot, all that stuff. They were all a part of my new universe, and this was very important to me too, because the beginning of 2016 was when I don't want to make a poor me thing, but that was probably one of the worst times of my life. But so that was when Green Razor 3 was made, and Green Razor 3 it's not amazing. It's not amazing in any way. It's enjoyable, I guess, to me. So it didn't really matter. That was more so the beginning of 2016, and that was when I was going through this rough time with me. And the Green Razor 4 and the Green Razor remakes and stuff like that, that was, to me, almost to signify that I was completely happy again. I was overall, when I was going through this thing, I was always known as the positive guy, and I like being known as that, but it feels wonderful to actually be, positive. and be the positive guy. And I was super positive at the time. I loved life. It was all fantastic. And yeah, and the Green Razor was like, you can see in the videos the passion I put into it, the love I put into all of them. I cared about that character so much. So as it didn't help me through the tough time, but when I got out of the tough time, it was there, and I was able to, you know, do what I could with it. This all sounds really cringy, I recognize it, but, you know, I'm all good. It's okay. I don't care. It's true. So, yeah, my overall love for the character, it's just crazy. But what I really want to talk about is why Green Razor 5 didn't happen. So, as you, like, I don't care what anybody says, I love the Green Razor 4, and I love the Green Razor remake. I think the original remake for that is one of my very favorite video I ever made on my YouTube channel, because I think it's just I don't know how to word this. It matters so much to me, and I love it. I can't help it. If you like it or if you dislike it, I don't care. I have such a deep love for it, and I think that's Gavin's favorite as well, if any of you remember Gavin. And I think it's great. I think it actually was pretty good in Rockstar Editor's side. And the Green Razor 4 signified me, you know, starting the Green Razor from scratch and getting him, you know, up to date and up to par with, like, what I was doing with him. So it's like a reboot more so than a remake. The thing with Green Razor 5 was it was supposed to be the big finale of the Green Razor series, and that if I were to do it again, let's say, it would still be, I have the script written. Why it didn't happen, though, was this was during a time when everything in my life revolved around Green Razor. Like, I was getting giddy over it, and I couldn't help myself. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. And my friends didn't think as much, so they were getting a bit of a Green Razor overload. So that made them less inclined to work on them. Or that's what I suspect. I think that's what Brady said. I think that's what Josh was thinking. He just never said it. But I realized I shouldn't be pushing this. So, although that's not the reason I didn't do it. That made it, like, a little less, like, fast. Because I got through those Green Razor remakes in one weekend. Because the first one was one of the best skits I ever filmed. It was so fun. It was amazing working with Jonah as the main villain. Stuff like that. It was amazing. I loved it. But the Green Razor 5, everyone was tired of it. So we took a week before filming another scene, things like that. And yeah, so it just overall slowed down and it kept slowing down until we got past the release date. And that's another big problem. I put a release date on it. You should never put a release date on skits. You just finish them when you can. And I put a release date on Most Wanted because Most Wanted was already finished practically by the time it came out. I still had to edit in a few action scenes, stuff like that, but that's not the point. And that was also, it gave me a time restraint, and I had to beat the time restraint. That was also a big problem. And it came to the point where a week or two before it came out, I was like, come on, let's go, and everyone was not online, and I was like starting to get sad, and I was like, I can't do it. So then I just started watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and then they wanted to do it, and I was like, you know what, nah, we're gonna scrap it. So, or just wait on it. And that was the plan, that we were gonna do it later on, because we already had finished maybe 1/4 of the skit, like, but we just didn't want to keep going. We were tired of it. And that leads me to my final point I'm making here is I would absolutely love to finish the Green Razor. I need to start from scratch because I love the Green Razor 5 script, but it is pretty dated. It was back when I couldn't write for crap, or I was well, I still can't write for crap, but it was back when I was under a lot of pressure with getting the scripts done, and I love writing scripts. So I had so much ambition for it. But I think if I were to redo it again, I'd have to recast a lot of people. Especially since Colin and Jared are now one of my best friends. They're like really high on my list of best friends. So I really, if I were to redo it, I'd really want to recast. I haven't talked to Colin or Jared about this either, but you know, it's kind of just something I'm talking about here. I would want to recast Colin as Captain Idiot, because I feel like not calling Colin an idiot, even though in my heart he is an idiot. He is really good at playing those idiot roles, as seen in Most Wanted, and I think that would be hilarious. Plus, when we were filming Green Razor 5, Josh had like 3 different roles to handle, one of them being Captain Idiot, and he couldn't do it. So it's as simple as that. Where Jared would fit in if we were to recast it, I don't know. I haven't really thought about this all too much, if I'm being completely honest. But maybe I'd put Jared in the part of Blue Razor if we did. I haven't talked to him about this, by the way. This is completely off my head. It's just something I had an idea for last night while I was rewatching them all, just, you know, to remember. And yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it. It happened because it didn't happen because I just couldn't do it. And I really want to go back to it at some point, but I haven't talked to anybody about it. And yeah, if I were to remake it, I'd want to start soon. So that is kind of like a warning that maybe we'll be redoing it. We've talked about it in the past about redoing Green Razor 5, but yeah, that's it, really. I want to thank, that's it. I said that like thank you all for watching, and goodbye.